right.
This is the main event. Coming to the cage to the blue corner, Ronald Burton.
Ronald Burton out of Vision MMA up in Cincinnati. He's been in the game a long time.
Being cornered by Jeremy Pender. In my opinion, as far as resumes go, for an MMA coach, I think Jeremy Pender's pretty solid. You show me someone who's won MMA fights in the wild collection of ways he has. Have you ever seen someone else pull bottom side control to get us an Americana with their legs?
Just Pender, man.
And then also, just to knock someone clean out like he did with Terry Lemaire, Pender's a beast, and he's a very tactical coach. Quite the garb on him. I like it.
Is that me? That is.
I don't know.
Oh, he's got a fur trim too? Yeah, I like it. I like the outfit.
They say Ronald Burton is a lifelong. Let's see what we got on him. From Cincinnati, Ohio, born and raised, grew up wanting to play football until he realized he was too small. Started out in karate at age 11. Started training MMA at the age of 27. His karate school was 7-Star Dragons out of North Avondale. His instructor was Master Terrell Davis, a PO officer for Kentucky. Says he now trains out of Vision MMA out of Cincinnati. He was a karate champion, and he's looking forward to going to the UFC. He says this is a lifestyle, not just a hobby. In the next 5 years, he sees himself in the UFC within the next year, actually. His hard work and accomplishments will not go unknown. This is where he needs to be. This is where he wants to be. This is his element. This is where you can see he's not taking this lightly.
Coming to the red corner, Tyler Stout.
It's Avondale.
Oh, okay, thank you.
The Cincinnati in me feels compelled to correct
Thank you
that.
for correcting me. Thank you. I never lived in Cincinnati. You did, didn't you?
Yeah.
For how many years?
The first 19 of them.
Okay.
Yep, and then I moved back for a little bit, but yeah, I was brought up in Cincinnati.
Tyler Stout trains MMA striking with Derek Despinette at Two Brothers Muay Thai, and MMA with Jason Wyatt Louisville Fight Team, boxing and film with Zachary Grasso. He played soccer growing up and was mostly devoted to that. He was in karate, boxing, and wrestling since a kid. Former amateur future fighting champion, several Fight of the Nights and KO of the Nights. One amateur combat night Fight of the Year, one pro combat night KO of the Year. Fought for 4 amateur titles across the country. Fought for Fury FC twice as a pro. Fought for a pro title. The next 5 years, he sees career-changing opportunities within the next 12 to 18 months. Contender Series within the next 2 years. UFC next 2 to 3 years. UFC rankings or contender within the next 5 years.
Do you ask all these guys their 5-year plans?
I have been lately.
Okay,
Yeah.
I would say we are getting a lot of 5-year plans.
Yeah, I've been asking that recently.
I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow,
Yeah.
other than the Super Bowl. These guys are talking about 5-year plans.
You excited about the Bad Bunny show?
I mean, yeah, sure. Is that the halftime show?
Yeah.
WWE superstar Bad Bunny?
Is he WWE superstar? Has he worked with the WWE? I didn't know that.
His walkout in Puerto Rico is the loudest pop that I've ever seen on a WWE show.
Okay. You a fan of the WWE?
No, but I heard that on a podcast.
Okay.
I was when I was a little boy. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
You think Hulk Hogan would be a real good fighter in his prime?
No.
No?
No.
Very disrespectful of you to say that.
What's he gonna do about it?
Not much. Yeah. Not a boring pro main event.
This is the main event of the evening. Make some noise! Introducing first, the fighter on my right, fighting out of the blue corner with an MMA record of 2 wins and no losses. Representing Vision MMA from Cincinnati, Ohio, Ronald Burton! And his opponent to my left represents Two Brothers Muay Thai and Louisville MMA. From Louisville, Kentucky, with an MMA record of 2 wins and 2 losses, Tyler Stout!
All right, we're in the back. Protect yourself at all times. Listen to me at all times. Touch your clothes down if you want to, and go back to your corners. Get ready to fight.
Touch of gloves. Both fighters take the center.
Burton southpaw, Tyler Stout orthodox. Doing some of those front leg kicks there.
Trading kicks. Both of them using the kicks early. Trying to find a way in. Ronnie seems to be a little bit more mobile. Tyler looking like he's trying to aim for a big shot of his own. A little bit more poised.
Oh!
Ronald seems to be a little bit more mobile.
Pender is telling Ronald Burton to make sure to move his head offline. Probably not bad advice for a strikeout or a knockout artist like Tyler Stout. Don't want to get caught.
Jason Y in the corner of Tyler Stout telling him to wait on him, let him come to you.
Look for maybe some type of counter shot. Good hips there for Tyler Stout to stay up.
Say good recovery there.
Yeah, right. You know,
Ronnie caught that heel and trying to dig him out. Ronnie looks like he's committed a little bit to the takedown attempt here against the fence. Maintaining that underhook, but Tyler able to stay on his feet, and now they separate. Catch him in the eye. Looks like an eye poke. I'm assuming it's a break in the action, not eye poke.
I think I heard Burton say he needs a towel to wipe off real quick.
Yeah, Just wanted a little wipe off here. Unintentional. Quick words from the referee, and we're back at it. Yeah. And it, like you said, Kelly, bound to happen when you got a couple strikers in the cage.
Sure. Oh. Oh.
Big right hand from Tyler.
Is he trying to guillotine choke?
Oh, short
Tyler
front end
Stout?
guillotine. Is this going to be the second one of these we see tonight? A little bit of, oh, he disconnects and tries to go to the plum. Ronnie with a knee of his own. Back in on the leg attack.
A strike, which I would say would finish
Good
many
elbow
fighters.
to the ear here.
Good resiliency by
Look
Burton.
at that double leg from Ronnie Burton. Tyler seated, not a great spot.
He wants to get back to his feet. You know he
Seems
does.
pretty, yeah, seems pretty posed. He's not in a rush to get up, but in a bad spot. Big
Man,
knee to the leg there.
That looks like it would hurt. That made my leg hurt.
Tyler able to get back to his feet and pummel, and now they separate.
Ooh.
Another right hand snuck in there from Tyler.
Tyler's reputation is certainly that any one of these punches could end it.
Ronnie's very active, though, landing plenty of strikes on his own.
Oh!
He's wobbled.
Tyler thought it should have maybe been like a finish, and then pretty good hips there from the striker, Tyler Stout.
Tyler, I think well, I don't know if he wants the finish or if he just wants the walk-off knockout.
He does look almost like he's trying to pick his shot, doesn't it?
Big knee there. Ronnie tries to double leg through. Keep him up against the fence. Tyler Stout, for the most part, able to keep his legs from under him. Ronnie able to double leg him down, though. Coming to the closing seconds of the round, Ronnie trying to maintain top position and land some strikes. Competitive first round here. Tyler Stout with the 2 knockdowns and Ronnie with the 3 takedowns and better probably a little bit more time of ground control. Now he's got a minute to recover.
Got to say, Tyler won that first round.
I would have to give the, but I'll tell you, with the wrestling and the resilience of Ronnie Burton, that's the difference between a 10-8 and a 10-9.
Sure.
That's a 10-9 round. He fought his way back. He was in the fight the whole time, and even ended up on top twice. You know what I mean? As opposed to you get knocked down twice and you don't answer back with that. That's a 10-8. And a lot of fight left. 10 more minutes. Corners make their way out.
Tyler Stout looks pretty poised between rounds.
Ronnie meets him right in the middle of the cage.
Whoa. Tyler Stout's like an old-fashioned, like some old-fashioned Irish boxer. Just
trying to keep him in front of him.
yeah.
If I had to guess, I believe that he thinks he's found his path to victory, and he's just waiting on the opportunity to take it.
I feel like Tyler just wants another highlight reel knockout at all costs.
Ronnie not staying in one place, landing some shots of his own.
I think I hear Pender's son over there shouting some pretty good instructions.
Young Max Pender.
Yes.
He just kicked off his day with winning 8 jiu-jitsu matches.
Did he?
Yeah. Won 4 brackets down there in Richmond. Stud, young champion.
Thing you normally tell your fighter is you're going against someone in the opposite stance of you. You want to circle toward their front, the direction of their front leg, right, Mooney?
Well, I think definitely when you're trying to avoid the heavy right hand of Tyler Stout here, but Ronnie's very mobile, but he's not cutting the angle. He's kind of landing a shot and then moving. I mean, he's being pretty elusive, but I just wish that he was making Tyler react a little bit more.
Oh.
Big counter right hand. Ronnie seems to be wearing it pretty well, though. I'd like to see the referee warning both those guys about those fingers. Don't want to see any fingers in the eyes, especially as action-packed as this one is. Double leg attempt here from Burton. Drives him up against the fence, but Tyler managed to get that underhook in.
You got to think Jason Y, MMA coach extraordinaire, works on the takedown defense of Tyler Stout a lot. Now he's got to get back up.
Ronnie trying to get to the back here, keeping that shoulder pressure in. And he's got it. Tyler not a big sense of urgency to get up here. He's given up a hook already. Holding on to the hand here, looking to, maybe that'll be enough to defend the choke. Look.
Tyler right back up.
Yep. Back to his feet with an underhook of his own. But
coming
Ronnie,
in and out of this.
Ronnie back in on the leg attack.
Yeah.
Tyler looking to dig him out. Big lift from Ronnie Burton and a big put down. Landed in the closed guard there of Tyler Stout. Tyler looks content to keep the guard closed and try to protect the posture of him. Looks like he's trying to isolate that hand, but he might just be trying to tie it up. Ronnie with no big sense of urgency to pass the guard. He might just want to take that top position.
It's pro. Sometimes inside the guard you can drop some elbows. You can win from that position, right?
Well, he also ate some big shots, and right here
Sure.
you got to think that he's probably winning this round. Now there's a pass. Finds himself in half guard. Probably going to end the round on top unless something big happens here.
If he ends the round on top, you got to say Burton.
Might be one round apiece after that. You got to think that Tyler with the knockdowns probably won the first round. But despite eating a big shot, Ronnie landed the takedown and kind of dominated the control of this entire round. Landed some decent shots from the top. Had a choke attempt. 5-minute rounds. You know, how much of that was energy conservation leading up to this last one?
Final round of the night.
That's right. For all the marbles. We appreciate you sticking with us at home. It's been a weird night of events here at the arena, so we appreciate your patience. To the audience listening at home.
Tuning in to the livesportscaster.com stream, courtesy of Matt McCarthy.
I'm glad that we're back with live sportscaster.
Consistent, good product.
Yeah. Better equipment. The people smell better.
The people, that's a good one. The people smell better.
Yeah.
Matt McCarthy smells very
Well, in
good.
the world of audio-video production, there are not very many good-smelling people.
No,
but
I've noticed that too.
Matt's got a pretty, he runs a tight ship.
Yeah.
Third and final round here. If Kelly and I know anything, we think that it's 1 round apiece.
It sounds like Pender's calling for him to shoot a double, I think.
Well, I mean, he controlled the entire second round off of that takedown.
All he's got to do is win this round,
Right.
probably, right?
I mean, I wouldn't want to leave it there, but I'll tell you this, he's got a lot less of a chance of getting knocked down by one of those right hands if Tyler's on his butt. Pender wants him to get his head out of the center line again.
Sure, you got to always be aware of that.
Tyler Stout. Tyler Stout controlling the corner of the cage, controlling the center of the cage. And like I said, looks like he wants that big shot.
Pender calling for him to shoot.
Got
and he did. Oh, Tyler Stout right back up. That takes a lot out of you to shoot like that, doesn't it? And to defend it, probably.
You know, yeah, I mean, but as quick as that was, I don't know, man. And both these guys are obviously in great shape.
Yeah.
Big, I mean, I'm telling you what, man, for a striker, Ronald Burton has converted on almost all of those double leg takedowns. And then here we are again. Tyler Stout got the closed guard, kind of lackadaisically attacking that arm, but he's not throwing up any attacks, and he's not big dynamic movements to get out of there, not a big sense of urgency. And that being said, I mean, Ronnie's keeping the pressure on, but he's not making a big attempt to pass, and he's not opening up on the strikes. Looks like Tyler was looking for a scissor sweep, and Ronnie stepped right over that bottom leg. Tyler able to wrestle up, get to that underhook position. Ronnie posted on the cage. They're both to our feet. Tyler not looking to return the takedown. Looks like he wants to just stand up and maybe create separation.
We know what Tyler wants.
That's right. Well, but he's not.
No, but we know what his definitive path to victory is.
At least in his opinion.
Punishment with the hands.
Ronnie clinch it in, going for another double leg. This has got to be, if he finishes this, it's like the 5th or 6th one of the fight. Tyler doesn't look like he's as content to give this one up here. Ronnie converts this takedown. He'll be in real good position with that cage, too. Pender yelling for him to connect his hands. Ronnie's going to turn the corner and look to back take. Looks like Tyler's got a...
Looks like Ronnie's been putting some work in the wrestling room.
Absolutely, especially the cage work.
Not the easiest thing to do, is it? Just to pick up after coming up with karate.
Wow, they got some scrappers in that room, man. He's training with Cornell Beckham and Joey Patterson. I mean, there's a lot of guys that can wrestle in that room at Vision. What a fight.
Wow. I'm telling you, he's trying for another takedown.
Relentless.
You got to say Ronald Burton is very well conditioned.
Yeah, this has got to, I mean, this is taxing.
It's making me tired watching this.
20 seconds.
Wow, I'm telling you what, Mooney,
I'm curious to see which way the judges go here.
Yeah, it's not a definitive, we don't know.
Either way, though, stock up on Ronnie Burton for sure. What a performance.
Oh, yeah.
And at the end of 15 minutes, we will go to our judges' scorecards. Man, those last two delivered. I'm sorry. Well, I mean, they all delivered, but 12 and 14 I thought were.
Gabe Ruth and
Yeah.
Omar Campbell both went the distance.
Yeah, and then this fight was amazing, too. We saw a lot from both guys. Show of respect between the coaches there. Ronnie's going to put his mask back on. It's pretty badass. Curious to see. Anticipation. You know, in that first round, if Tyler hadn't have wanted those walk-off knockouts, if he'd have followed it up with punches and bunches, I wonder if that would have changed the.
Possibly a stoppage, possibly 10-8.
Or just, you know, a couple more devastating shots. Yeah, would there have been a second round, or would he have recovered as well? You know what I mean? Either way, I'm glad it played out the way it did. We got a beautiful 3-round fight at the end of the night.
You're pretty confident that first round was not 10-8.
I mean,
because he did totally drop him a couple times.
Right, but I mean,
but you're right. Burton was on top.
If you're attending,
Before I announce the decision, I would like to thank everyone for being here. Tap out autorepair.com for being our sponsor, and for all of you fans that were out here tonight and stuck with us through everything.
if you're going to award a 10-8, you almost want it to feel like the ref didn't stop.
After 3 rounds of action, we have come to a split decision. Judge number 1 scores the fight 29-28 for the red corner. Judge number 2 scores the fight 29-28 for the blue corner. And judge number 3 scores it 29-28 for the winner. Fighting out of the red corner, Tyler Stout.
Vantage point matters.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to HRMMA Live here in Shepherdsville, Kentucky, one of the best shows each year, 2 times a year. Yep. Thank you.
Have a great night, everyone.